Many men wish death upon me. Got blood in my eyes, homie, I can't see. I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be, but niggas trying to take my life away. He looked down his nose, found my sheltered toes, upwardly surveyed my clothes to rest his eyes slightly above my nose probe. Seated as he told me I needed a degree. As if this motherfucker forgot to see the Booker T in my ways. Of the Frederick D in my face, my eyebrows turned to J's, tilted and face to face, pointing at my eyeballs that carry this passionate flame, it burns. With the symphony of sounds that make mockeries of American grace, I place bass in my voice when I say fuck your credentials. My respect leans towards elevated minds and Jordan 5s, Air Force 1s, and Tim Blue. See, bitch, I've been through a school of thought that taught me the difference between certified and certificate and Mr. You all paper. I bet you savor the sweet sauce of the subtle ways your boss has persuaded you to perpetuate his reign. That sauce must be Novocaine, keeping you numb to his pain. His power lies where you put it, misting your powers been misplaced. We honor men who create passageways for us to escape the prescribed way of attaining success. Because we are tired of taking advice from your side effects. Those robbed of an interest in the systematic disrespect for carbon copy consciousness of a congressman's intellect, a source of importance that stems from what a teacher or a preacher said. They made the beds just with comfort and sets made of the weaker thread, so it must be easier said than done to find your home. To find your home in a zone away from dogmatism. A close to stand alone in a greenhouse with the tree of life can be grown to roam. The Garden of Eden, reaping sweeping peaches from the deeds that you sown, to each his own. But I can't get off to what you get on. I can't find solitude in anything other than the truth, and I refuse to be wrong. I refuse to recite poems that ain't good for your bloodstream and strengthening to your bones. I won't let the future be cloned. I won't let left-brain leaders leave us wiping radicals flown into the substances of nothingness. What the cups have overflown with. What we painfully outgrown and shit left our creativity without intimacy, and it grew suicidal in its loneliness. So I'm doing die with this boldness. Deadlocked and focused, the Underground Railroad lifts in my locomotive arm. Stacked with coal hanging out my train's door, hollering all aboard. It's far too long we've watched moves made like pieces on the board of a chess game. Handpicked by mindsets that think like a pickup game. You want me to sit and wait in line for something that would end in a stick-up game? Well, I have a different aim and a different trigger and a different blank. So a different brain and a different way of defining things that will make a contemptible stay in a grave. I'm like a differential equation. I might be too illogical for your logical estimations. Reduce yourself to my muse. Get in tune with the fuse that will one day give light to the world. Because this little light of mine will be passed on to a little girl, who will pass it on to a little boy, who will pass it on to a brighter world. It's why Tupac Shakur will forever live on. Because I promise to breathe thug life into every one of these fucking poems. Many men, many men wish death on me, Lord. I don't cry no more. I don't look to the sky no more. Have mercy on me.